This is your moment. Everything changes today. Right now, you stand at the edge of who you were and who you are about to become. You feel it, don't you? That pull inside, the knowledge, the power, the brilliance, waiting quietly within you, ready to rise. It's been there all along, patiently waiting for this exact moment, for this exact decision. By the end of this journey, you won't just think smarter. You will act smarter. You will live smarter. Every choice you make, every thought you nurture, will carry you closer to the person you were meant to be. Stand up, focus, decide. The smartest version of yourself is waiting. You can hear it calling. Every step, every lesson, every command here is crafted to ignite your mind, to awaken your courage, to forge your greatness. Listen closely. It begins now. Chapter 1. The mind is your weapon. Own your mind. Guard it. Expand it. The power to change your life, to rise above mediocrity, to step into greatness, begins here. Right now, your mind is the battlefield, the arena where victory is won long before the world even notices. Every thought you allow, every habit you nurture, every moment you spend learning or idling, these are the strokes that shape the edge of your mind, sharpen the steel of your intellect, and determine the weight of your success. Imagine your mind as a warrior's sword, sleek, shining, and deadly in the hands of the skilled. Yet, in the hands of someone who neglects it, it rusts, dulls, and becomes an ornament, admired but powerless. The difference lies in mastery, in relentless care, in deliberate training. You will not allow your sword to gather dust. You will hone it daily. You will temper it with focus, discipline, and intentional thought. Start with awareness. Observe your thinking. Catch the distractions before they settle in. When a thought drifts toward fear, hesitation, or doubt, intercept it. Replace it immediately with clarity, with purpose, with action. Your mind can be your greatest ally or your harshest enemy. Today, it becomes your weapon. I am focused. I control my thoughts. Repeat it. Say it aloud. Let it resonate through every corner of your consciousness. Habits are the forge. Your daily routines, repeated endlessly, are the hammer that shapes your sword. Every habit that strengthens your intelligence, every habit that refines your thinking, adds a new layer of sharpness. Learn intentionally. Consume knowledge like a warrior gathers armor, carefully, selectively, relentlessly. Avoid what dulls you. Reject what clouds your judgment. Guard your time as you would protect a treasure. Each moment spent wisely is a strike against the rust that erodes potential. Your brain is a machine capable of astonishing feats. It can map solutions where others see only chaos. It can connect ideas invisible to those around you. It can calculate, analyze, and strategize faster than any tool you will ever hold. But it requires discipline. It demands practice. You will not wait for brilliance to appear. You will summon it through deliberate effort. Focus. Concentrate. Push the boundaries of your current understanding. Imagine making decisions faster, seeing solutions where others see problems. You will anticipate challenges before they arrive. You will adapt when circumstances shift. Your mind becomes an engine, propelling you forward, sharpening every instinct, every judgment, every reaction. This is not luck. This is design. This is design. This is control. Every day you practice, every day you grow stronger. Every day, your sword becomes a weapon that cannot be broken. Attention is your blade's edge. Where you focus, strength manifests. Where you allow your attention to scatter, weakness seeps in. Guard it fiercely. Choose what deserves your energy. Read deeply, think critically, reflect intentionally, question constantly. When you ask why and how, relentlessly, your mind stretches beyond what you thought possible. You build neural pathways of insight, connections of genius, and a clarity that becomes unshakable. Your thoughts are your soldiers. Command them with precision. Do not let idle worries, fear, or hesitation lead them astray. In every moment, direct them toward growth, toward understanding, toward mastery. Discipline your mental army. Train it with repetition. Feed it with knowledge. Protect it from decay. Stand up now. Own it. Guard it. Expand it from decay. Stand up now. Own it. Guard it. Expand it. Stories of the great, the brilliant, the unstoppable are not tales of luck. They are accounts of minds sharpened into weapons, wielded with intention and courage. Every master of their craft, every innovator, every leader began here, at the same battlefield where you stand now. They learned to control their thoughts, to sculpt their habits, to command their attention. And so will you. You are stepping into their ranks. Now feel your own power. Close your eyes and visualize. The problems that once paralyzed you now yield under your gaze. The decisions that once seemed impossible now flow naturally. Your mind is active, alive, precise. You anticipate, you adapt, you overcome. I am focused. I control my thoughts. Let these words echo. Let them become your reality. Every day presents a new duel. Distraction, fatigue, doubt, bet. Every day tests the edge of your mind. But you are prepared. You have trained. You have sharpened. You have disciplined. And with each challenge your sword grows keener, your decisions grow faster, your intelligence grows deeper. You are becoming someone who commands, who wins, who leads. Learning is your continual sharpening stone. Every book, every lecture, every conversation that challenges you, that stretches your understanding, polishes your blade. Seek it, pursue it, absorb it. Your mind thrives on growth, on expansion, on challenge. This is the weapon you carry into the world, and it is unparalleled. And yet, the power is not in knowledge alone. It is in application. A sharp sword that remains in its sheath is merely metal. A mind that learns but does not act remains potential. Today you act. You take every insight, every skill, every lesson, and wield it. You move with precision. You execute with confidence. You rise with unstoppable force. Notice the silence within your mind, the calm before the strike. It is in this space that strategy is born, clarity emerges, and power consolidates. Cherish it. Protect it. Return to it whenever chaos threatens. From this quiet, disciplined mind, you will strike decisively. You will solve problems others cannot. You will see opportunities hidden in plain sight. Now, stand fully in your awareness. Recognize the force you hold. This mind, your mind, is sharper than any obstacle. It is faster than any challenge. It is prepared for the battles ahead. You are not a bystander. You are the warrior. You are the strategist. You are the master of your thoughts. I am focused. I control my thoughts. Take this forward. Every habit you form, every thought you choose, every piece of knowledge you acquire, each is a strike of the blade, a step toward mastery, a step toward the life that belongs to you. And when the world tests you, as it will, your mind will not falter, your decisions will not waver. Your intellect will lead, your courage will carry you. Stand now, feel the weight of your power. You are ready. You are armed, your mind is your weapon, and it is unmatched. Every obstacle becomes a target, every problem becomes an opportunity, every challenge becomes a target, every problem becomes an opportunity. Every challenge becomes a demonstration of your skill. Own it, guard it, expand it. This is your beginning. The battlefield is vast, but so is your mind. Every victory you seek starts here, in the forge of your thoughts, in the discipline of your habits, in the relentless pursuit of mastery. And as you move forward, you carry this truth. A trained mind is unstoppable. You are unstoppable. You are unstoppable. You rise now. Chapter 2, Daily Habits of High Intelligence. Wake early. Learn daily. Reflect nightly. These are not mere suggestions, they are the foundation stones of a mind sharpened for greatness. Each habit you form is a brick. Build your fortress, strong, unshakable, prepared for every challenge that comes. Your mind is a structure, and every routine you embrace adds to its height, its stability, its power. Without discipline, the bricks scatter. With discipline, they form towers that reach beyond what you thought possible. The first strike of the day is waking early. Do not linger in comfort. Do not let the warmth of sleep lull you into mediocrity. You rise, you awaken before the world demands anything from you. In those quiet hours, your mind is fresh, your energy untapped, your focus clear. Use it, study, read, write, challenge your brain while others remain trapped in dreams. You are awake. You are present. You are gaining ground before anyone else even stirs. I am relentless. I rise every day. Learning is relentless. Absorb knowledge with urgency. Seek understanding, not just facts. Question what you hear. Analyze what you read. Connect ideas others fail to notice. Every lesson, every insight is another tool in your mind's arsenal. Resist the temptation to consume passively. Active learning is your weapon. Push your boundaries, stretch beyond comfort. You feel resistance. That's the sound of your potential breaking through. Do not retreat. Do not pause. Press forward. Stand tall in the fire of growth. Reflection closes the circle. Nightly, examine your actions, review your victories, analyze your mistakes, learn from both. This ritual cements habits into strength and insight into wisdom. Without reflection, knowledge slips like water through fingers. With reflection, every day compounds, every step forward solidifies into lasting growth. Ask yourself, did I act with intention today? Did I sharpen my mind? Did I honor my potential? Answer honestly. Adjust deliberately. Strengthen continuously. The rhythm of habit is your discipline's heartbeat. Small, consistent actions create unstoppable momentum. Reading 30 minutes, writing your thoughts, meditating, planning your day. These are the stones of your fortress. Some days, these actions will feel heavy. Some mornings, your bed will call louder than ambition. That is the point. Growth lives in discomfort. You feel tension? That is your mind stretching. That is your intention demanding attention. Stand anyway, rise anyway, build anyway. I am relentless. I rise every day. Environment shapes habit. Remove distractions. Guard your time. Curate what enters your mind. Surround yourself with energy that elevates. Every song, every conversation, every media choice either sharpens your blade or dulls it. Choose carefully. Prioritize learning over indulgence, knowledge over passivity, action over comfort. Let the structure of your day reflect the structure of your ambition. Every minute is a brick. Every choice is cement. Build your fortress with precision. Discipline is not punishment. It is liberation. The structure of habit frees your mind from chaos. It removes doubt, procrastination, hesitation. You wake with purpose. You act with clarity. You sleep with satisfaction. Habits are the invisible scaffolding that support the weight of your potential. Without them, brilliance collapses. With them, it towers. Wake early, learn daily, reflect nightly, repeat relentlessly. Momentum compounds. One day of discipline sets the stage. 2 days create a pattern. 3 days form a chain. Before long, the habits are automatic, ingrained, unstoppable. Your mind is sharper, your memory clearer, your focus unbroken. You are not waiting for opportunity. You are creating it. You are sculpting your intellect. You are constructing your fortress, brick by brick, habit by habit. Embrace challenges. They are the bricks that test your walls. Complexity, uncertainty, fatigue. These are the stones that reveal the strength of your structure. Lean into them. Every problem you solve, every discomfort you endure, is a brick that locks your fortress tighter. Every failure, every setback, teaches a lesson that cements your growth further. Do not fear resistance. Welcome it. Feel it. Harness it. I am relentless. I rise every day. Learning is not limited to books. Observe life. Listen. Ask questions. Connect patterns. Ideas are everywhere. conversations, observations, experiences, all are raw materials for mental construction. Extract them, apply them, synthesize them. Your mind thrives on engagement. It grows on challenge. It sharpens on reflection. Every day is an opportunity to expand intelligence beyond yesterday. Stand attentive, stand ready, absorb actively. Sleep is your final act of the day, but reflection bridges waking and resting. Before you surrender tonight, review. What did you accomplish? Where did you falter? What will you improve tomorrow? In this nightly pause, your mind consolidates knowledge, habits, and decisions. Tomorrow becomes stronger than today. Your fortress grows taller, more resilient. Every habit strengthened, every insight recorded, every thought disciplined. These are your victories. Some habits feel invisible: reading, meditating, reviewing, writing, seemingly small. Yet they compound into mastery. One day is a spark, a month is a blaze, a year is a fortress. No distraction, no circumstance, no challenge can dismantle. Your intelligence is not accidental. It is forged daily, with intention, with courage, with relentless action. Wake early, learn daily, reflect nightly. Cement your legacy in bricks of discipline. Surround yourself with reminders of growth. Place notes, set alarms, track progress. These are signals to your subconscious. Focus, act, persist. Your environment is your assistant in the creation of brilliance. Let it serve you. Remove clutter, both mental and physical. Each habit becomes easier when your surroundings reinforce it. Discipline is contagious when reflected in your world. Build momentum, build structure, build your fortress. Energy flows from consistency. A single day's effort may feel small, but repeated daily, it becomes unstoppable. One moment of focus becomes hours of mastery. One moment of reflection becomes insights that guide decades. The compound effect of daily habits is invisible yet undeniable. It transforms ordinary days into extraordinary growth. Wake early, learn daily, reflect nightly, repeat relentlessly. Growth demands discomfort. The mind resists at first. You feel tension, fatigue, and doubt. That is the resistance that signals expansion. Every push against comfort strengthens resilience. Every deliberate action overcomes inertia. Feel the struggle, embrace the tension, and know that it is the sound of your potential breaking through. Step forward anyway, rise anyway, persist anyway. I am relentless, I rise every day. Your habits form identity. Who you are tomorrow is built today. Every action, every routine, every deliberate choice declares, I am disciplined. I am relentless, I am growing. The bricks you lay now define the strength of your mind, the clarity of your thoughts, and the resilience of your decisions. Build carefully. Build intentionally. Build with courage. Time is your tool. Each day is a unit of power. Measure it, guard it, allocate it to the pursuits that sharpen your intellect and fortify your mind. Minutes wasted are bricks lost. Focused minutes gained are the mortar that binds your fortress. Your intelligence grows in proportion to your discipline. Protect it fiercely. Habits are contagious to yourself. Begin one, commit, repeat. Soon your discipline will overflow into other areas. You will learn faster, think sharper, act bolder. Habits feed habits. Bricks feed habits. Bricks feed bricks. Towers feed towers. The momentum becomes unstoppable. Wake early, learn daily, reflect nightly, repeat relentlessly, pause. Feel the weight of your progress. Imagine yourself a month from now, your mind sharper, your focus unwavering, your memory precise, your decisions faster than ever, each day compounded into extraordinary strength. This is the power of daily habits. This is the path to high intelligence. This is the fortress you're building, brick by brick, habit by habit. Now, visualize tomorrow. You rise early, you attack the day with intention. You absorb knowledge, you reflect on your victories, you refine your routines, you step closer to mastery. Every habit, every action, every choice is a brick in your fortress. And when the world challenges you, your mind stands tall. your focus unbroken, your intelligence unstoppable. I am relentless. I rise every day. This is no accident. This is no accident. This is no luck. This is deliberate. This is you taking control of your mind, your habits, and your life. Wake early, learn daily, reflect nightly, build your fortress. Every brick counts, every day matters, and as you stand on the threshold of tomorrow, the anticipation of what comes next fills you with unstoppable energy. You feel it, you are ready, you are rising. Your fortress is alive, and the next challenge approaches. Chapter 3. Curiosity is your superpower. Question everything, observe everything, learn everything. These are not suggestions, they are declarations of war against limitation. Your mind thrives on exploration, on hunger, on the relentless pursuit of understanding. Curiosity is not a pastime. It is the engine of intelligence, the spark that ignites insight, the force that turns ordinary lives into extraordinary achievements. Every question you ask, every observation you make, every answer you seek is a strike against complacency, a push beyond the borders of what you know, a step into the unseen. Imagine the innovators of history, those who reshaped the world. They asked the questions others ignored. They saw patterns where others saw chaos. They refused to accept the ordinary, the convenient, the widely assumed. From the laboratory to the battlefield of business, from science to strategy, curiosity was their weapon. Every breakthrough began with a simple, relentless inquiry. Why? What if? How? They did not stop at the obvious. They probed deeper, tested further, explored relentlessly. This is your path. I am curious. I explore. I grow. Observation is your compass. The world speaks, and only those who truly notice will hear. Pay attention to details others overlook. Watch behaviors, notice patterns, listen to subtleties, and capture fragments of insight that others discard. Every observation is data. Every piece of knowledge is power. When you combine these fragments, you begin to see the invisible, to connect ideas across time, across disciplines, across experiences. Imagine discovering insights others overlook. You see the invisible. You anticipate opportunities before they appear. You move faster, smarter, sharper. Curiosity demands courage. It asks you to challenge assumptions, to risk embarrassment, to step into uncertainty. Every question asked is a small act of bravery. Every pursuit of understanding pushes you out of comfort and into growth. Resistance will rise, comfort will whisper, fear will hesitate. But you move forward, you probe, you persist, you expand. The mind that questions is the mind that evolves. You will not settle, you will not settle, you will grow relentlessly. Learning is not passive. Curiosity is active. You do not wait for knowledge to come to you. You seek it, you chase it, you extract it from every source, every interaction, every experience. You read deeply, you listen intently, you experiment fearlessly. Questions are your tools, observations are your guides, insight is your prize. Every day is an opportunity to sharpen your mind, to gather pieces of understanding, to build a framework that allows you to act with intelligence others cannot access. The power of curiosity multiplies when paired with imagination. Ask not only what is, but what could be. Explore scenarios, test hypotheses, envision possibilities. Your mind becomes a laboratory, a studio, a canvas for ideas yet unimagined. The more you question, the more you see. The more you explore, the more you understand. Every insight gained is a step ahead of those content with what is, a leap into the realm of those who innovate, lead, and conquer. I am curious, I explore, I grow. Curiosity is not linear, it flows, it branches. One question leads to another. One observation sparks an insight. One experiment leads to discovery. Allow your mind to wander intentionally. Follow threads that intrigue, that challenge, that illuminate. Curiosity is a journey, not a checklist. It thrives in freedom, in openness, in the willingness to be wrong, in pursuit of being wiser. Resist the temptation to settle. Push further, dig deeper, seek beyond the obvious. Every layer peeled back is a world revealed. Every person you encounter is a source of knowledge. Listen actively. Ask questions. Challenge politely. Seek to understand, not to judge. Wisdom is hidden in the experiences, insights, and perspectives of others. Every conversation becomes a chance to expand, every interaction a potential discovery. Observation without engagement is incomplete. Curiosity requires both eyes and ears, both attention and action. You collect pieces, you synthesize, you create insight others overlook. Imagine the advantage you hold, seeing what remains invisible to the uncurious mind. Failure is a companion on this journey. Not knowing, making mistakes, misjudging, these are not setbacks. They are signals that your curiosity is alive, that your exploration is real. Learn from every misstep. Question what went wrong. Observe what others missed. Adjust and continue. The mind that embraces failure as data, as feedback, as fuel, is unstoppable. Every mistake becomes a lesson. Every lesson a step forward. Every step forward a widening of your intelligence. Your habits must serve your curiosity. Build routines that allow exploration, that make time for questioning, that reward observation. Read beyond your field. Engage with disciplines unfamiliar to you. Experiment with new skills, new methods, new ideas. Diversify your input. Curiosity cannot thrive in narrow confines. It expands in breadth and depth. You will not be content with the familiar. You will seek novelty. You will pursue the unknown. I am curious. I explore. I grow. Questions are not idle. They are weapons. Each one disarms assumption, pierces ignorance, and reveals truth. Ask, why does this happen? How can this be improved? What do others fail to see? Do not accept surface answers. Probe further. Challenge what is presented. Seek clarity relentlessly. Your mind sharpens with every question. Your insight deepens with every observation. Your intelligence compounds with every lesson learned. Curiosity connects the dots others cannot see. Patterns emerge where chaos reigned. Connections form where gaps appeared. Innovation is the product of linking observations and questions, of seeing relationships hidden in plain sight. The more you question, the more you notice. The more you observe, the more you understand. You gain the ability to anticipate, to create, to lead. Imagine having the insight that others cannot even fathom. Imagine acting before problems crystallize. This is the advantage of a curious mind. Discomfort is inevitable. Asking questions, challenging norms, exploring unknown territory. These acts unsettle you, they stretch you, they demand courage. You will confront ambiguity, uncertainty, and contradiction. Embrace it, lean into it. This is where your potential expands. This is where growth manifests. Resistance is not an obstacle, it is a signal that you are moving forward. Every uncomfortable moment is a step toward mastery. You rise because you endure. You rise because you explore. You rise because you refuse stagnation. I am curious. I explore. I grow. Observation is an art. Noticing subtleties, patterns, behaviors, and noticing subtleties, patterns, behaviors, and anomalies trains your mind to anticipate, to understand context, to discern opportunity. Watch the world as a laboratory. Each interaction, each event, each outcome is data. Collect it, analyze it, apply it. The mind trained to see what others miss becomes unstoppable. You perceive trends before they appear. You solve problems before they materialize. You innovate before the market even knows change is possible. Curiosity thrives on variety. Diversify your experiences. Step beyond comfort zones. Explore fields unfamiliar, cultures different, ideas opposed. Every new perspective strengthens your neural pathways, expands your understanding, and equips you to think in ways others cannot. The mind that seeks only the familiar stagnates. The mind that explores relentlessly evolves. You are that evolving mind. I am curious. I explore. I grow. Synthesis is the reward of curiosity. Observations, questions, experiments, they culminate into insight. Insight guides action. Action produces results. The curious mind transforms knowledge into power. You will not be content with knowing. You will act. You will apply. You will create outcomes that others never imagined. This is the edge curiosity gives you. This is the leverage that sets you apart. Every day, commit to curiosity. Make it intentional. Build it into your routines. Read broadly. Ask questions relentlessly. Experiment fearlessly. Reflect deeply. Connect ideas. Observe carefully. Challenge assumptions. Stretch beyond comfort. Grow beyond expectation. This is your arsenal. This is your weapon. This is your path to brilliance. The world is full of opportunities, invisible to the uncurious. You will see them. You will seize them. You will create outcomes that transform your life and the lives of others. Curiosity makes the ordinary extraordinary. It turns insight into action, observation into mastery, and questioning into creation. Imagine discovering insights others overlook. You see the invisible. You anticipate. You solve. You create. You lead. Affirm this now. I am curious. I explore. I grow. Let this mantra echo through your mind. Let it guide your actions. Let it remind you that every question, every observation, every moment of learning is a strike against limitation, a step toward brilliance, a manifestation of power. Curiosity is your superpower. Wield it with courage. Wield it with purpose. Wield it relentlessly. You are becoming unstoppable. Your mind is alive, alert, hungry. Every question you ask, every observation you record, every answer you seek compounds into extraordinary ability. You anticipate, you innovate, you act, you lead. Curiosity is no longer an abstract trait. It is a deliberate force you command. It is a habit, a strategy, a weapon. It is the engine of your intelligence. Look ahead. The next discovery wakes. The next insight beckons. The next connection is within reach. Move toward it. Chase it. Explore it. Every step forward strengthens your mind, sharpens your focus, and expands your potential. Your curiosity fuels your growth. Your curiosity shapes your destiny. I am curious. I explore. I grow. This is your power. This is your moment. The world offers countless mysteries, problems, and opportunities. You will not ignore them. You will not accept them passively. You will investigate. You will understate. You will mystigate. You will master. Every question asked, every detail observed, every lesson applied is a brick in the fortress of your intelligence. You rise. You learn. You conquer. You explore. Chapter 4. Think faster. Think deeper. Focus. Analyze. Decide. These are not idle words. They are the keys to unlocking the next level of your intelligence, the mastery of thought that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Your mind is a river. Channel it, let it flow, carve new paths. Untrained, it meanders, slow, hesitant, scattered. Trained, it becomes a force of nature, swift, deep, relentless, unstoppable. Every thought directed, every observation processed, every decision executed strengthens this river, sharpens its current, and expands its reach. You are the architect of your cognition, the engineer of your insight, the sculptor of your understanding. Begin with focus. Focus is your foundation. Without it, analysis is shallow. Decisions are delayed and opportunities slip away unnoticed. Remove distraction. Eliminate noise. Remove distraction. Zero in on the problem before you. Observe all variables. See what is obvious. See what is hidden. See what others ignore. Let your attention become a laser, cutting through ambiguity, illuminating the path forward. I see solutions. I act decisively. Repeat it. Let it sink deep into your consciousness. Let it guide every thought. Analysis is your next weapon. Do not accept first impressions. Do not settle for surface answers. Deconstruct complexity into components. Examine connections. Test assumptions. Predict consequences. Your mind thrives when challenged. It sharpens when stretched. It grows when forced to adapt. Every problem becomes an opportunity to practice this discipline, to strengthen mental agility, to enhance pattern recognition. Observe the relationships that hide beneath the chaos. Anticipate outcomes that others miss. Analysis is not passive, it is active, deliberate, strategic. Focus, analyze, decide. Decision-making is where preparation meets action. Knowledge without choice is inertia. Insight without application is wasted. You decide swiftly and confidently because your mind has trained for this moment. You gather evidence, weigh options, consider consequences, and then move. Hesitation is the enemy of progress. Speed without clarity is dangerous. Precision is born from preparation. Rapid thinking is a skill, cultivated through repeated practice, sharpened by reflection, honed in adversity. I see solutions. I act decisively. Your mind is not static. It flows like a river, constantly encountering obstacles, navigating currents, carving channels through rock and soil. Let your thoughts flow freely, but with direction. Channel energy toward meaningful inquiry. Do not allow stagnation. Every idea, every insight, every observation must move, evolve, and connect. The river's power lies not in stillness, but in its force, its persistence, its ability to shape the landscape. Your thoughts shape your reality in the same way. Focus, analyze, decide, flow, carve, transform. Rapid-fire commands anchor your momentum. See the problem, break it apart, identify patterns. Connect dots, predict outcomes, evaluate options, choose swiftly, act decisively, adapt quickly, execute flawlessly, repeat, repeat, repeat. Each action strengthens mental agility. Each insight accelerates your thinking. Each decision builds confidence. You are no longer a passive observer of life's complexity. You are the orchestrator, the strategist, the innovator. I see solutions. I act decisively. Patterns are everywhere. They lie in the repetition of events, the behavior of people, the cycles of markets, the rhythms of nature. Your task is to notice them, to understand them, to anticipate their next iteration. Pattern recognition is not intuition alone. It is trained observation, refined analysis, and deliberate practice. The more you recognize, the faster you act. The more you act, the deeper you understand. Your mind becomes a predictive engine, a strategic instrument, a tool of clarity. Focus, analyze, decide, detect, connect, apply. Speed and depth are not mutually exclusive. Thinking faster does not mean sacrificing accuracy. Thinking deeper does not mean delaying action. The combination is mastery. Train your mind to operate in both modes simultaneously. Rapid cognition for swift opportunities, deep reflection for complex challenges. When both coexist, you operate at a level few can comprehend. The world becomes transparent, problems reveal themselves, solutions emerge naturally. You move with confidence. I see solutions. I act decisively. Discomfort fuels growth. The river encounters rocks, turbulence, narrowing channels. So will your thinking. Complexity will challenge you. Uncertainty will test you. Conflicting data will confuse you. This is the forge of critical thinking. Lean into it, examine it, navigate it. The river grows stronger as it flows over resistance. Your mind sharpens as it contends with complexity. Focus, analyze, decide, persist, overcome, transform. Reflection is your feedback loop. After every decision, every analysis, every action, pause, review, ask what worked, what failed, why, how can I improve? Each cycle strengthens mental agility, reinforces learning, and prepares you for faster, deeper cognition in the next moment. The mind that learns from itself becomes unstoppable. It adapts, it innovates, it innovates. I see solutions. I act decisively. Your environment either amplifies or diminishes your cognitive power. Surround yourself with complexity that challenges you. Seek discussions that stretch your understanding. Engage with problems that demand effort. Avoid passive routines that dull the mind. Curate inputs that expand your perspective. Your mind responds to stimulation. Feed it wisely. Stimulate it consistently. Focus, analyze, decide, engage, elevate, expand. Decision-making under pressure is the true test. In critical moments, clarity collapses for many, not for you. You are trained. Your focus is unwavering. Your analysis is precise. Your action is deliberate. Rapid-fire thinking is your second nature. Command your mind. Move decisively. Solve swiftly. The world responds to those who act while others hesitate. I see solutions. I act decisively. Visualization is a tool of power. Before acting, picture the outcomes, anticipate the paths, consider consequences. Your mind becomes a rehearsal space for success. Every decision imagined clearly becomes a decision executed effectively. The deeper your visualization, the faster your action. The more precise your plan, the more fluid your execution. Focus, analyze, decide, envision, execute, triumph. Critical thinking is iterative. Every conclusion is a starting point. Every insight leads to new questions. Every solution uncovers new challenges. Your mind thrives on cycles of evaluation, refinement, and application. The river never stops flowing, neither does your cognition. You build depth by flowing repeatedly, by returning to questions, by testing assumptions, by refining judgment. Focus, analyze, decide, refine, repeat, master. Confidence is born from preparation. The more you practice, the faster you think. The deeper you analyze, the more patterns you recognize. The more patterns you recognize, you move decisively because you trust your process. Hesitation dissolves, doubt fades. Action becomes second nature. Your mind becomes a machine of insight, a force of clarity, a river carving unstoppable channels through the landscape of life. I see solutions. I act decisively. Discipline multiplies intelligence. Commit to sharpening your cognition daily. Engage in exercises that stretch memory, logic, reasoning, and observation. Read complex materials. Solve problems beyond your current capacity. Debate ideas. Play mental games that challenge patterns and assumptions. Repetition and rigor transform agility into instinct, depth into wisdom, and insight into action. Focus, analyze, decide, train, strengthen, elevate. Time is a catalyst. Pressure accelerates clarity. Use deadlines to force mental acuity. Use constraints to stimulate innovation. Think swiftly. Think deeply. Make the most of each minute. Every moment wasted dulls the river. Every moment optimized strengthens it. Your mind flows faster, deeper, sharper. It adapts, anticipates, and overcomes. I see solutions. I act decisively. Patterns are your leverage. Identify them, exploit them, predict their next occurrence. Transform repetition into opportunity. Complexity becomes simple when your mind recognizes the underlying structure. Focus, analyze, decide, detect, connect, apply, move, win, repeat. The mind that flows, that channels, that carves paths through resistance becomes unstoppable. Obstacle after obstacle is no longer a threat, but a test of agility. Complexity becomes opportunity. Pressure becomes clarity. Ambiguity becomes insight. Focus, analyze, decide, persist, excel, triumph. I see solutions. I act decisively. Rapid-fire commands ignite energy. Observe now, connect the dots, anticipate outcomes, weigh options, choose swiftly, execute confidently, adjust immediately, move again, learn fast, adapt faster, win relentlessly. Your mind accelerates, deepens, and sharpens with each command. You are unstoppable, you are prepared, you are decisive. Every problem is a river waiting to be navigated. Some currents are smooth, some turbulent, some channels are clear, some hidden. Your mind flows through all with precision, intelligence, and speed. Focus, analyze, decide, flow, carve, camber, repeat. Your cognition is a weapon honed through discipline, practice, and relentless curiosity. I see solutions. I act decisively. Look ahead. Visualize the complexity to come. See the challenges others avoid. Imagine yourself slicing through them with clarity and speed. Anticipate the hidden patterns. Connect ideas before anyone else does. You are not merely thinking. You are mastering thought itself. You are the strategist, the analyst, the decision maker. Focus, analyze, decide, dominate, excel, lead. Your mind is alive. It flows, it adapts, it learns, it expands. Every challenge you encounter, every question you pose, every observation you make accelerates your thinking. You see opportunities where others see obstacles. You find solutions where others see confusion. You act decisively while others hesitate. I see solutions. I act decisively. The river of your mind is unstoppable. Its current grows stronger with every focused moment, every deliberate analysis, every confident decision. Its depth increases as you reflect, adapt, and apply insight. Its reach expands as you connect patterns and anticipate outcomes. This river flows into every area of your life: decisions, leadership, learning, problem-solving, carving new paths of intelligence and achievement. Focus, analyze, decide, flow, conquer, transform. Now stand fully in your power. Feel the current of your thoughts, the surge of your focus, the depth of your analysis. Imagine the speed at which you act, the precision with which you decide, the clarity with which you navigate complexity. Your mind is alive, trained, and unstoppable. You see what others cannot. You act where others hesitate. You lead where others follow. I see solutions. I act decisively. This is your river. This is your weapon. Let it flow. Let it deepen. Let it flow. Let it deepen. Let it carve the world into your vision. Focus. Analyze. Decide. Dominate. You are unstoppable. You are decisive. You are the master of your mind, the architect of your insight, and the strategist of your life. Chapter 5. The Power of Focus. Ignore the noise. Protect your time. Your focus is sacred. These words are not suggestions, they are declarations of your command over your mind. Every distraction that creeps into your awareness is an intruder, a thief, stealing the power you are meant to wield. Focus is the force that transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary achievement. It is the lens through which clarity is born, precision is sharpened, and results are magnified. Today you claim it. Today you guard it. I focus. I achieve. I conquer. Picture a sculptor standing before a rough, unformed block of marble. The masterpiece lies hidden within, but it is not revealed by addition. It emerges through removal. Each chip of stone discarded, each fragment cleared away, brings the vision closer to reality. Focus works the same way. Every distraction removed, every irrelevant task eliminated, every scattered thought redirected, carves away chaos to reveal the power within. You are the sculptor of your attention. Your mind is the marble. Every act of concentration chisels a sharper, more potent intellect. Begin by protecting your time. Hours are bricks. Every minute invested without intention is a brick lost. Guard it fiercely. Prioritize what truly matters. Do not surrender your energy to triviality, gossip, or convenience. The world will demand fragments of your attention without hesitation, but you are not passive. You decide what enters your mind, and what you allow will determine the outcomes you achieve. Focus is the boundary between mediocrity and mastery. You define it. You define it. You define it. I focus. I achieve. I conquer. Concentration is the engine. Once your attention is aligned, deep work becomes possible. Shallow effort produces shallow results. Sustained focus produces exponential power. Commit to long stretches where distractions are banished. Enter the state where the mind engages fully, where ideas connect effortlessly, where tasks dissolve under clarity and energy. In these moments, you operate beyond ordinary limits. Time accelerates. Solutions appear with precision. Obstacles diminish under the force of sustained attention. Focus is momentum. Focus is mastery. Focus is power. Distractions are everywhere, subtle and insidious. Notifications, interruptions, wandering thoughts, social noise, they all conspire to fracture your attention. Awareness is your first defense. Observe every pull on your mind. Recognize it without judgment. Then act decisively. Close tabs, silence devices, remove clutter. Create an environment where your concentration is undisturbed. Your time and focus are sacred. Treat them as such. I focus, I achieve, I conquer. Prioritization is the companion of focus. Not everything deserves your energy. Distinguish between the urgent and the important, between trivial demands and tasks that compound results. Direct your efforts toward work that moves the needle, that strengthens your mastery, that expands your influence, that clarity guides your choices. The sculptor chooses which stone to remove first. You choose which tasks receive your undivided attention. Every choice is deliberate. Every choice builds momentum. Sustained effort is the mark of mastery. Focus alone is incomplete without consistency. Deep work must be repeated, reinforced, extended. A single hour of intensity is powerful, but repeated daily it becomes unstoppable. Training your mind to maintain concentration through discomfort is the path to extraordinary results. Resistance will rise, fatigue will test you, urges to procrastinate will whisper. Stand firm, persevere. Your focus is stronger than temporary discomfort. I focus, I achieve, I conquer. Clarity emerges from simplicity. Remove excess, eliminate the non-essential, strip away what dilutes energy. Just as the sculptor sees the masterpiece hidden within the stone, you see the results that lie within every concentrated hour. Every distraction eliminated sharpens performance. Every prioritized action compounds success. The masterpiece of your achievements emerges from your discipline, your protection of time, your unwavering focus. Visualization strengthens focus. Before beginning, see the task completed, see the path clear, see yourself executing with precision. Picture the challenges and navigate them in your mind first. When you act, your focus is unshakable because your mind has rehearsed the path to mastery. Obstacles appear smaller, solutions appear faster, your concentration is a river flowing steadily toward the realization of your goals. I focus, I achieve, I conquer. Attention is your most valuable resource. Unlike money, it cannot be earned back once spent. Guard it fiercely, channel it toward impact. Build rituals that reinforce deep work. Morning routines, scheduled focus periods, single tasking, elimination of distractions, mental warm-ups. These are the scaffolds that support your concentration. Each ritual strengthens your capacity to sustain effort. Each habit compounds your power. Each day of disciplined focus shapes a mind that is unstoppable. Resistance is inevitable. Every mind will seek comfort over intensity, distraction over concentration. This is the pressure that tests your commitment. Lean into it. Welcome the discomfort. It is proof of growth. The sculptor's hand tires, the chisel slips, but the masterpiece is revealed only through persistence, through endurance, through deliberate action. Focus is forged in the fire of resistance. The more you endure, the sharper your attention, the stronger your resolve. The greater your attention, the stronger your resolve, the greater your result. Multitasking is an illusion. Shallow effort dissipates energy and attention. Concentration magnifies power. Direct your mind toward one task at a time. Immerse fully. Engage deeply. Solve completely. The world rewards those who commit, who see clearly, who act decisively. Your mind, unfractured, becomes unstoppable. You move faster, think deeper, and create results beyond expectation. I focus, I achieve, I conquer. Momentum compounds. Each hour of concentrated work strengthens the next. Each day of deliberate effort builds a fortress of capability. Your mind becomes a finely tuned instrument. Tasks that once seemed daunting dissolve under sustained attention. Complexity simplifies, decisions sharpen, progress accelerates. The sculptor's block is revealed as a work of art. Every distraction removed, every moment protected, every decision prioritized is a stroke toward mastery. Energy is amplified by focus. When attention is unified, mental and physical energy align. Tasks are executed with precision. Ideas flow effortlessly. Solutions appear quickly. confidence rises. Motivation is reinforced. The more you focus, the more capable you become. The more capable you become, the easier it is to maintain attention. The cycle strengthens itself, building unstoppable momentum. I focus, I achieve, I conquer. Interruptions are inevitable, but you control your response. Do not react impulsively. Do not surrender your attention. A single deliberate choice to continue, to return, to protect your focus preserves power. You are the guardian of your mind. The river of your attention cannot be diverted without consent. You decide where it flows. You determine what it nourishes. You are in command. Reflection consolidates focus. At the end of each day, review what was accomplished. Observe what distracted you. Adjust systems, strengthen defenses, reinforce routines. Every insight from reflection compounds results. Every improvement strengthens the next cycle. The sculpture of your productivity becomes more refined. The masterpiece of your effort is revealed gradually, built from deliberate, focused action. Prioritize ruthlessly. Not all tasks are equal. Identify the few that yield the greatest results. Execute them with full concentration. Delay or delegate the rest. Every decision to focus on what matters protects your energy, magnifies your impact, and accelerates achievement. The sculptor does not carve every fragment of stone, only what reveals the form within. You act with the same clarity and precision. I focus, I achieve, I conquer. Deep work creates leverage. 1 hour of intense focus can produce what a day of shallow effort cannot. Your mind enters flow. Every neuron aligned, every skill applied, every idea connected. This is mastery. This is momentum. This is power. Seek it relentlessly, protect it fiercely, repeat it daily. Momentum builds, habits form, the masterpiece of your productivity emerges. Discipline amplifies focus. Guard your rituals, honor your commitments. Do not yield to temptation. Do not rationalize distraction. The strongest minds are not those who have no interruptions. They are those who persist despite them. They protect what is sacred, their attention, their time, their capacity to achieve. I focus, I achieve, I conquer. Visualization reinforces perseverance. See yourself completing the most challenging tasks. See yourself resisting distraction, overcoming fatigue, and executing flawlessly. Feel the satisfaction of work done with full attention, the clarity of progress, the power of achievement. When you begin, your mind knows exactly where to go. Your focus is guided. Your results are inevitable. Boundaries amplify focus. Protect your mental space. Define times for deep work. Communicate limits to others. Respect your own time. Attention is sacred, so are the results it produces. The sculpture cannot emerge if the block is disturbed. The masterpiece of your work depends on uninterrupted concentration. Guard it fiercely. I focus, I achieve, I conquer. Repetition builds mastery. The more you practice sustained attention, the easier it becomes. Every session trains the brain, strengthens the neural pathways of concentration, and increases mental stamina. What was once difficult becomes effortless. Tasks once overwhelming are now executed with precision. Complexity dissolves under the weight of focused effort. Momentum accelerates. Flow becomes natural. Energy aligns. Achievement multiplies. Anticipate challenges to focus. Know the distractions that will appear. Plan for them. Control your environment. Create systems that minimize interruption. When temptation arises, act deliberately. Strength grows in resistance. The sculptor's hand is steady because it anticipates every irregularity, every uneven surface. So too is your attention. Protect it, direct it, maintain it. I focus, I achieve, I conquer. Energy management strengthens focus. Sleep, nutrition, movement, and mental routines all fuel concentration. A tired mind is a leaky river. A disciplined mind is a dam of controlled, powerful current. Maintain your vessel. Protect your resources. Feed your mind and body with what strengthens attention and sustains effort. Every system aligned multiplies productivity. Flow is the pinnacle of focus. When attention, energy, and intention align, work becomes effortless. Tasks move swiftly. Decisions emerge naturally. Insight comes easily. This state is not luck. It is cultivated through habits, discipline, and relentless protection of focus. Seek flow. Maintain it. Expand it. Repeat it daily. Momentum compounds. Results multiply. I focus. I achieve. I conquer. Obstacles become opportunities under focus. Distraction cannot dominate a mind that is fully engaged. Complexity becomes clarity. Confusion resolves into strategy. The sculptor sees the form within. The focused mind sees the path forward. Every challenge you face is a chance to sharpen attention, strengthen resolve, and reinforce your mastery. Guard your focus, protect your time, command your mind. Now, envision the results. Tasks completed while others procrastinate. Goals achieved while others falter. Mastery attained while others wander. You are unstoppable. You act decisively. You execute flawlessly. The masterpiece of your effort stands revealed, sculpted from the raw block of potential. I focus. I achieve. I conquer. Your mind, like the sculptor's chisel, removes all that does not serve your purpose. Each distraction eliminated, each priority executed, each focused hour compounds your results. The power of focus turns effort into mastery, intention into achievement, and potential into reality. You are the architect of your mind. You are the master of your time. You are unstoppable. Every day, recommit. Every hour, protect. Every moment, direct. Focus is sacred. Focus is sacred. Focus is powerful. Focus is unstoppable. Ignore the noise. Protect your time. Your focus is sacred. I focus is sacred. I focus is sacred. I conquer. Imagine finishing tasks that others abandon. Imagine achieving goals that others overlook. Imagine rising while others stall. This is your path. This is your power. This is your power. This is the force of your concentration. The sculptor's masterpiece is revealed. The world yields to your focused mind. You are unstoppable. And yet the next challenge waits. Chapter 6. Learn from the best watch. Copy, improve. These 3 commands are more than instructions. They are the blueprint for accelerated mastery. The world is filled with people who have traveled paths you aspire to walk. Their experiences, their mistakes, their triumphs are beacons of insight. Great minds are lighthouses. Align your path with their beams. By observing brilliance, absorbing lessons, and applying them to your own journey, you shortcut years of trial and error. You gain clarity faster. You act smarter. You rise more swiftly. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before. Begin with observation. Watch attentively. Notice patterns in thought, behavior, and decision-making. See how leaders approach problems. Study how innovators dissect complexity. Listen to the cadence of their reasoning. Observe the discipline behind their results. Every detail matters. Every nuance is data. Absorb it fully. The act of seeing is not passive, it is strategic. You are gathering tools, collecting blueprints, constructing a framework upon which you will build your own mastery. You are pappy with intent. Emulation is not imitation, it is disciplined learning. You adopt methods that work, strategies that succeed, habits that produce results. Do not merely mimic superficially. Understand the why behind every action. Internalize the principles. Then make them your own. As the sculptor follows the lines of the masterpiece before creating their own, so you follow excellence to create your own brilliance. Watch, copy, improve, integrate each lesson into your identity until it becomes instinct. Seek mentors actively. Identify those whose success resonates with your goals. Reach out, learn from them, absorb their knowledge, their strategies, their mindset. Mentorship is a force multiplier. One conversation, one session, one insight can prevent years of wasted effort. The world is vast, but the path of those who have gone before is illuminated. Follow it closely. Learn deliberately. Apply rapidly. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before. Stories of leaders illustrate the power of learning from others. Entrepreneurs, scientists, strategists, those who achieved the extraordinary often did so by standing on the shoulders of others. They asked questions, sought guidance, and absorbed patterns of brilliance. They did not wait to reinvent every wheel. They accelerated growth by modeling what worked and improving upon it. Their paths were not random. They were guided by careful observation, deliberate emulation, and relentless refinement. Networking amplifies opportunity. Surround yourself with people who elevate your thinking. Seek peers who challenge your assumptions. Engage with those who exemplify the standards you aspire to reach. Conversations become classrooms. Interactions become laboratories. Feedback becomes data. Every relationship cultivated with purpose accelerates learning. Every insight shared becomes a brick in the foundation of your accelerated mastery. Watch, copy, improve, apply relentlessly. Embrace the mindset of a perpetual student. No matter how accomplished you become, there is always someone who knows more, someone who has achieved further, someone whose insight can illuminate your path. Humility and curiosity open doors. Arrogance closes them. The wise never stop learning. The relentless never stop observing. The successful always refine. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before. Observation requires active engagement. Do not passively consume information. Analyze decisions, evaluate strategies, question assumptions, reflect on lessons learned. Every act of careful study enhances your understanding. Every principle recognized becomes a tool you wield in your own journey. The lighthouse shines, but you must chart the course, navigate the waters, and harness the guidance it provides. Adopt habits of high performers. Notice their routines, their rituals, their methods of maintaining focus and energy. Integrate these into your life with intention. Adjust for your own circumstances, but never abandon the principles that drive excellence. Excellence is replicable. Its patterns are teachable. Its habits are observable. I learned from the wise. I rise faster than before. Mistakes are lessons waiting to be noticed. Observe not only triumphs but failures. Every misstep contains insight. Leaders do not hide their errors, they refine from them. By studying setbacks, you anticipate pitfalls, circumvent traps, and make wiser decisions. Each observation strengthens your judgment. Each lesson learned accelerates your path. Watch carefully, copy intelligently, improve continuously, seek multiple perspectives. One mentor, one model, one approach is rarely sufficient. Combine insights, compare strategies, synthesize methods, build a unique framework from the collective wisdom around you. This is the difference between blind emulation and intelligent mastery. You are not a replica, you are a refinement. You are the evolution of excellence. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before. Reflection solidifies learning. After observing, copying, and improving, pause. Evaluate your growth. Ask, what worked? What can be refined? What principles can be applied more broadly? This reflection is where knowledge transforms into actionable skill. Without it, lessons dissipate. With it, your growth compounds. Watch, copy, improve, reflect, apply, elevate, model brilliance in action, implement strategies immediately. Do not delay. Knowledge alone is inert. Application generates momentum, accelerates insight, and reinforces mastery. Experiment boldly, adapt rapidly, innovate where possible. Improvement is your responsibility. Observation and imitation are only the beginning. The next step is evolution, making what you learn superior to what you observed. Accountability accelerates learning. Share your goals with mentors and peers. Invite critique. Test assumptions openly. Embrace feedback as a catalyst for growth. Constructive observation becomes a mirror, reflecting gaps, highlighting blind spots, and guiding refinement. You rise faster by accepting truth without defensiveness. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before. Document insights. Maintain a record of lessons, methods, and strategies observed. Write them down. Organize them. Review regularly. This archive becomes a personal library of excellence, a map to navigate challenges, and a source of continuous refinement. Observation, emulation, and application are amplified when knowledge is recorded and revisited. Watch, copy, improve, document, apply relentlessly. Time is a multiplier. The early adoption of methods observed from the best yields, compounding results. Every insight applied sooner accelerates outcomes. Delay is wasted opportunity. Act with urgency. Integrate lessons swiftly. Implement consistently. The clock favors those who learn faster, apply faster, and adapt faster. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before. Challenge yourself to step beyond comfort. Learning from others may push you into unfamiliar territory. Methods may feel foreign. Principles may test your habits. Embrace it. Growth resides in discomfort. Every moment of adaptation strengthens your capacity to succeed. Observation without courage produces little change. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before. Mentorship is a two-way path. Seek guidance, but contribute insight, energy, and value. Relationships rooted in mutual respect and exchange deepen learning, expand networks, and create new opportunities. Those who learn actively, engage fully, and contribute generously accelerate growth exponentially. Watch, copy, improve, collaborate, elevate, observe strategies for problem solving. How do leaders approach complex challenges? What frameworks guide their decisions? How do they prioritize under pressure? Study closely, internalize principles, apply intelligently, adapt contextually. Excellence is rarely accidental. It is structured, learned, and practiced. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before. Learn from diverse fields. Innovation often emerges at intersections. Study disciplines outside your comfort zone. Observe patterns, strategies, and thinking from domains unrelated to your primary pursuit. Synthesize new frameworks, apply them uniquely. The broader your observational field, the sharper your insights, the faster your growth. Watch, copy, improve, integrate, innovate. Consistency is critical. Regular engagement with mentors, models, and exemplary individuals compounds understanding. Repeated observation, reflection, and application turn knowledge into instinct. The more you learn, the faster you rise. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before. Confidence grows with emulation. The more you witness success and replicate principles intelligently, the more capable you feel executing in your own sphere. Hesitation diminishes. Insight becomes instinct. Decisions accelerate. Execution becomes fluid. Watch, copy, improve, act, advance, conquer, anticipate the unexpected, and conquer, anticipate the unexpected. Observe how leaders pivot under pressure, adapt to unforeseen challenges, and innovate when plans fail. Adaptability is learned through observation. Modeling resilience accelerates your capacity to respond with intelligence and composure. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before. Storytelling embeds insight. Listen to the narratives behind success. Understand the mindset, the discipline, the persistence that led to achievement. Observation without context limits understanding. Immerse yourself in stories, extract principles, apply lessons, watch, copy, improve, absorb relentlessly. Reflection transforms observation into identity. As you adopt habits, strategies, and frameworks from the best, you internalize excellence. Your decisions, actions, and mindset evolve. You are no longer merely learning, you are becoming. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before. Challenge assumptions actively. Do not blindly follow. Observe critically. Ask why methods succeed. Consider alternative applications. Improvement emerges from thoughtful adaptation. The curious, engaged mind transforms imitation into mastery. Watch, copy, improve, refine. Lead. Celebrate milestones but continue pursuit. Learning from the best is a lifelong process. Mastery is never complete. Every interaction, every observation, every lesson is an opportunity to accelerate growth. The faster you learn, the further you rise, the greater your impact. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before. Now, envision your trajectory. You have observed brilliance. You have copied intelligently. You have improved relentlessly. Your mind is sharper, your decisions faster, your skills amplified. You move ahead of peers. You rise above hesitation. You execute with clarity. Watch, copy, improve, transform, accelerate, conquer. The lighthouses of excellence shine, and you navigate by their beams. Step boldly into action. Apply what you have learned. Adapt it to your context. Surpass the models you follow. Your growth is no longer incremental. It is exponential. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before. The path is clear. The mentors are present. The lessons are visible. You are prepared. You are alert. You are committed. Every observation, every emulation, every application compounds into unstoppable momentum. Your ascent accelerates. Your mind sharpens. Your execution becomes precise. Watch, copy, improve, lead, excel, dominate. This is your strategy. This is your advantage. You rise faster than before because you learn deliberately, apply intelligently, and improve continuously. Your future is shaped by the brilliance you absorb today. I learn from the wise. I rise faster than before, and yet the next breakthrough awaits. Chapter 7. Smart Decisions Under Pressure. Breathe. Decide. Move. These are the anchors of mastery in moments of chaos. Pressure is inevitable. Stress is unavoidable. Uncertainty is constant. Yet you are not at their mercy. Uncertainty is constant. Yet you are not at their mercy. Your mind is a compass. Chaos is the storm. Hold steady. Every second matters. Every choice shapes outcomes. You are not guessing. You are navigating. You are directing your life with clarity, courage, and precision. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Begin with breath. Inhale fully. Feel the rhythm of your body. Exhale slowly. Calm is your weapon. Panic clouds judgment. Anxiety fractures thought. Control your physiology and your mind will follow. One controlled breath can reset your focus. One deliberate pause can illuminate solutions hidden under stress. Pressure is not your enemy. It is a mirror revealing your preparation, your discipline, your capacity to act decisively. Breathe, decide, move. Anchor yourself in calm, even as the storm rages. Clarity emerges in stillness. Chaos scatters attention. Distraction dilutes power. Focus your mind like a lighthouse cutting through fog. Identify the problem. Separate facts from fear. Break down complexity into manageable pieces. In pressure, the mind seeks simplicity. Simplify without losing insight. Visualize options. Assess consequences. Prioritize what truly matters. The storm cannot blind a mind trained to see. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Decision-making under stress is both art and science. Emotions surge. Time compresses. Stakes rise. The difference between hesitation and action defines outcomes. Courage is not absence of fear. It is action despite fear. When fear rises, breathe. When confusion mounts, focus. When hesitation tempts, act. Your preparation becomes your ally. Your training becomes instinct. Breathe, decide, move, command your mind, your body, and your choices. Rapid-fire bursts solidify confidence. Look at the situation, gather information, identify patterns, forecast consequences, weigh risks, decide decisively, act immediately, adjust swiftly. Repeat, momentum is your shield. Action under pressure creates clarity. Action under pressure generates control. Action under pressure produces results. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Emotional control is your foundation. Stress triggers impulses. Panic provokes rash moves. Anger distorts judgment. Recognize the signals. Observe the surge. Detach from immediate reaction. Anchor yourself in reason, in logic, in principle. Every moment of emotional mastery strengthens decision-making. Every pause before action reinforces clarity. The storm cannot dictate your path. You hold the compass, you navigate with intention. Breathe, decide, breathe, decide, move. Courage amplifies speed. Indecision costs opportunities. Doubt delays action. Boldness transforms risk into advantage. Evaluate objectively. Act decisively. Trust your preparation. Trust your insight. Every decision executed confidently compounds skill. Momentum builds. Fear diminishes. Confidence multiplies. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Pressure sharpens focus. Under normal conditions, decisions may seem easy. Under stress, they test your clarity. Use this test as a tool. See pressure as a forge. Let it refine your judgment. Let it strengthen your mind. Let it reveal patterns and opportunities invisible under comfort. Your mind is a compass. Your preparation is the rudder. The storm is temporary. Your trajectory is permanent. Breathe, decide, move. Preparation is the secret weapon. Anticipate stress before it arrives. Train for scenarios. Simulate uncertainty. Condition your mind to act under constraints. Familiarity with pressure diminishes hesitation. Complexity becomes manageable. The unexpected becomes navigable. You are not caught off guard. You are ready. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Observation is critical. Under stress, notice subtle shifts in information, behavior, and environment. Pattern recognition allows swift adaptation. Do not be reactive, be proactive. The storm provides signals. Interpret them. Adjust course. Lead decisively. Breathe. Decide. Move. Decisively. Breathe. Decide. Move. Trust your instincts, but verify with reason. Instinct is honed experience. Logic is deliberate calculation. Blend them. Feel the rhythm of pressure. Analyze the flow of events. Anticipate outcomes. Execute outcomes. Execute with courage. Your compass guides you through chaos with precision. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Time is compressed, but clarity expands under focus. Every second is valuable. Delay wastes opportunity. Hasty action without insight risks failure. Balanced action, informed by preparation and guided by calm, produces mastery. Breathe, decide, move. Each action aligns with intention, not reaction. High-energy bursts accelerate mental agility. Identify the threat, assess resources, choose boldly, act decisively, adjust rapidly, reinforce momentum, repeat rapidly. Pressure is transformed into power. Stress becomes opportunity. Chaos becomes clarity. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Visualization enhances performance. Before decisions, picture scenarios, outcomes, and contingencies. Rehearse mental pathways. Anticipate responses. The mind performs best when trained through imagination. When action comes, your body and mind respond instantly, confidently, and effectively. Breathe. Decide. Move. Prioritization under pressure is essential. Not all choices are equal. Focus on what moves the needle, what delivers impact, what preserves resources. Ignore distractions, minimize noise. Allocate energy to what matters most. The storm cannot scatter a mind aligned with priorities. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Reflection consolidates learning. After every high-stakes decision, evaluate outcomes. What worked? What misjudged? How can you improve next time? The mind that learns under pressure grows exponentially. Mistakes become stepping stones. Successes become benchmarks. Breathe, decide, move, learn, adapt, advance. Resilience reinforces courage. Stress is cyclical. Pressure recurs. Each encounter strengthens your capacity to respond. Your compass grows more accurate. Your instincts sharpen. Your clarity deepens. You become a decision maker who thrives where others freeze, who excels where others falter. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Adaptability is key. Conditions change. Variables shift. New information emerges. Do not cling rigidly. Adjust plans swiftly. Embrace flexibility without sacrificing principles. Rapid recalibration under pressure ensures success. Breathe, decide, move, observe, adapt, triumph, leverage knowledge and experience. Past decisions provide a map. Patterns emerge. Insights accumulate. Use this compounding intelligence to act faster and wiser under pressure. Learn from every encounter. Integrate lessons into instinct. Momentum accelerates. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Control perception. Control response. Pressure manipulates attention. External chaos tempts distraction. Internal anxiety urges hesitation. Choose focus. Anchor perception on facts, not fear. Observe clearly. Decide intentionally. Act decisively. Breathe. Decide intentionally. Act decisively. Breathe. Decide. Move. Rapid-fire reinforcement solidifies skill. See clearly. Predict outcomes. Weigh risks. Choose boldly. Act swiftly. Adjust instantly. Maintain momentum. Each repetition strengthens resilience. Each command trains neural pathways for decisive action under stress. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Pressure reveals character. High stakes uncover who you are. Do not shrink. Do not panic. Do not hesitate. Stand in your power. Let calm, clarity, and courage guide every decision. Chaos is temporary. Mastery endures. Breathe. Decide. Move. Confidence grows with experience. The more you face pressure, the more automatic clarity becomes. Fear diminishes. Action accelerates. Decisions sharpen. Repeated exposure transforms stress from enemy to ally. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Leadership emerges under pressure. Others look to you. Your composure sets the tone. Your decisiveness sets the direction. Your courage sets the standard. Influence multiplies when clarity prevails under chaos. Breathe, decide, move, lead, inspire, execute. Anticipation is power. Visualize potential challenges before they arise. Prepare contingencies. Condition responses. The storm will come. You will act with precision. You will decide with confidence. You will move with momentum. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Mindfulness anchors the present. Do not dwell on past errors or future fears. Focus entirely on the current moment. Observe carefully. Assess accurately. Act decisively. The compass always points true when your awareness is present. Breathe. Decide. Move. Energy management sustains performance. Pressure is exhausting. Physical and mental stamina enable clarity. Fuel your body. Rest strategically. Renew. Focus. Protect resilience. The mind under stress is sharpest when supported by energy. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Decisive action compounds confidence. Each correct move strengthens intuition. Each misstep teaches rapid correction. Over time, your ability to navigate stress becomes instinct. You act with speed, clarity, and accuracy. Momentum builds. Power grows. Breathe. Decide, move, trust in preparation, trust in observation, trust in skill, trust in cooperate. The mind trained to operate under pressure thrives. The compass remains true. The storm cannot disorient. You are steady. You are clear. You are unstoppable. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. High energy burst. Focus sharply. Analyze quickly. Evaluate clearly. Prioritize ruthlessly. Commit fully. Choose boldly. Act decisively. Adjust instantly. Accelerate relentlessly. Dominate confidently. Repeat. Each burst reinforces your capacity to act under pressure with mastery. Decision-making is iterative. Every choice informs the next. Every outcome feeds insight. Every experience strengthens instinct. The more decisions made under stress, the more adept you become. Clarity, courage, and speed compound. Breathe. Decide, move, learn, adapt, dominate, envision your mastery. You face uncertainty without hesitation. You confront stress without fear. You act decisively where others freeze. Chaos bends to your clarity. Storms pass while your trajectory remains true. Momentum carries you forward. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Your compass points unwaveringly. Your decisions are sharp, informed, and bold. Your courage drives action. Your clarity guides outcomes. Every challenge is an opportunity to prove mastery. The storm is temporary. Your control is permanent. Breathe, decide, move, excel, lead, triumph. Feel the power in stillness, the strength in clarity, the certainty in decisiveness. Your mind navigates turbulence with precision. Your actions shape reality with impact. You are the calm within the storm. You are the captain of choice. You are unstoppable. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. Prepare for the next decision. The storm continues. Challenges multiply, yet you are ready. Calm, focused, courageous, decisive. Momentum builds. Insight sharpens. Actions compound. Each choice executed under pressure solidifies mastery. Breathe, decide, move, lead, dominate, rise. The compass of your mind is steady. The storm of life cannot disorient you. Pressure becomes a forge, refining skill, clarity, and courage. You act where others hesitate. You decide where others delay. You rise where others stumble. I stay calm. I decide boldly. I win under pressure. This is your power. This is your mastery. This is the force that allows you to act decisively, navigate chaos, and triumph where others falter. Every decision made under pressure strengthens your capacity, accelerates your rise, and solidifies your dominance. Breathe, decide, move, win. And yet, beyond the horizon, the next challenge awaits. Chapter 8. Expand your knowledge horizons, read widely, listen deeply, connect boldly. These are the keys to transforming your mind from capable to extraordinary. Knowledge is not confined to one field. Intelligence is not a single track. The world's most powerful minds are polymaths, not because they memorize everything, but because they integrate, synthesize, and innovate across disciplines. You are not limited. Your curiosity is a bridge. Every new idea, every unfamiliar concept, every discipline explored adds a spark to your creative engine. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Begin by reading widely. Books, articles, research, reports, every source is a doorway. Venture beyond your comfort zone. Science informs art. History informs strategy. Philosophy informs technology. The connections you discover are invisible to those who confine themselves. Absorb broadly, understand deeply, transform what you learn into tools for insight and innovation. Knowledge is the raw material. Your mind is the forge. Listening deeply amplifies your power. Conversations, lectures, interviews, debates, each is a chance to absorb ideas beyond your own experience. Observe patterns, detect subtleties, and interpret meaning with care. The world speaks constantly. Few truly listen. You are not few. Your ears are attuned. Your mind is alert. Every dialogue, every exchange becomes fuel for your intellect. Connect boldly. Integrate relentlessly. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Integration is the true genius. Information alone is inert. Connections are life. The polymath sees patterns where others see fragments. They combine insights from diverse fields to innovate solutions that seem impossible. Your mind, like a lattice, becomes stronger as new nodes connect. Science sparks art. Strategy sparks technology. Ideas fuse. Creativity ignites. Every connection strengthens your capacity to act, to solve, to create. Read widely. Listen deeply. Connect boldly. Storytelling illustrates this power. Consider the innovator who combined biology with engineering to create sustainable solutions, or the strategist who drew lessons from history to revolutionize modern business. Their secret is not talent alone. It is breadth, depth, and synthesis. You too can harness these forces. Explore beyond immediate needs. Engage with subjects that challenge, perplex, or inspire. The more diverse your inputs, the richer your outputs. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Curiosity is your engine. Let it drive you to unfamiliar fields. Learn languages, study philosophy, delve into mathematics, explore music, embrace technology, investigate nature. Each domain strengthens cognitive flexibility. Each perspective enhances pattern recognition. Every skill acquired expands the palette of ideas you can combine. You are not confined by prior expertise. You are free to explore, to connect, to innovate. Read widely. Listen deeply. Connect boldly. Listen deeply. Absorb actively. Passive consumption is wasted potential. Take notes. Summarize. Question. Compare. Challenge assumptions, seek contradictions. The mind trained to analyze, synthesize, and apply is unstoppable. Your neural network strengthens as you create new connections between previously unrelated concepts. You are the architect of insight. Every new thread of knowledge is a bridge to innovation. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Creativity emerges from synthesis. The mind that can merge disparate ideas produces solutions invisible to conventional thinking. Innovation is often a byproduct of connecting the unconnected. Every fact, every experience, every observation becomes a tool. The more diverse your exposure, the more unique your combinations. Your mind becomes a crucible. Sparks fly, ideas ignite. Read widely, listen deeply, connect boldly. The habit of exploration compounds. Daily engagement with new subjects, new perspectives, new challenges creates a lattice of understanding. Over time, the mind becomes a network of interlinked insights. Decisions become faster. Strategies become richer. Innovation becomes instinct. The polymath's advantage is available to you through consistent, deliberate exploration. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Risk-taking in learning accelerates growth. Engage with uncomfortable ideas. Debate perspectives you disagree with. Challenge assumptions you hold dear. Intellectual courage strengthens judgment, broadens perspective, and refines reasoning. Discomfort is evidence of growth. Complexity is fuel for your ingenuity. Read widely. Listen deeply. Connect boldly. Observation complements exploration. Study how experts in each field think, approach problems, and communicate insight. Analyze patterns of logic, experimentation, and synthesis. Observe how diverse minds approach challenges. The more perspectives you internalize, the more sophisticated your thinking becomes. Every insight strengthens your capacity to integrate and innovate. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Learning is cumulative. Each domain explored provides tools for the next. Concepts from physics inform economics. Principles from art inspire communication. Knowledge is modular. Connections multiply exponentially. Your mind becomes a web of capability. Complexity transforms into opportunity. Depth meets breadth. Insight emerges naturally. Read widely. Listen deeply, connect boldly. Time management enables expansion. Prioritize learning like a strategic resource. Allocate periods for focused study, exploration, and reflection. Avoid shallow consumption. Invest in depth alongside breadth. Daily accumulation compounds. Each hour strengthens cognitive flexibility, deepens understanding, and expands creative potential. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Reflection is essential. After acquiring new knowledge, pause. Ask, how does this connect with what I know? Where does it challenge my assumptions? What new synthesis emerges? Active reflection converts input into insight, observation into innovation, and curiosity into actionable intelligence. Read widely, listen deeply, connect boldly. Collaboration amplifies learning. Engage with experts, peers, and mentors across disciplines. Share insights, debate perspectives, test applications. Collective exploration accelerates discovery. The exchange of ideas strengthens synthesis and sparks innovation. Diverse minds magnify understanding. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Storytelling reinforces principles. Polymaths throughout history, from architects to scientists, strategists to artists, leveraged diverse learning to innovate. They did not confine themselves to a single domain. They read, explored, experimented, and connected relentlessly. Their achievements were not accidental. They were the result of deliberate expansion of horizons. Follow their path, integrate their principles, apply relentlessly, read widely, listen deeply, connect boldly. Imagination fuels synthesis. Do not merely accumulate knowledge. Visualize applications, analogies, and intersections. Experiment mentally. Predict outcomes. Combine ideas that seem unrelated. The mind that experiments with connections generates originality. Innovation becomes inevitable. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Teaching reinforces mastery. Explain concepts to others. Articulate insights. Debate applications. By teaching, you solidify understanding, uncover gaps, and generate new connections. Knowledge shared multiplies power. Your network of insight expands. Read widely, listen deeply, connect boldly. Adaptation strengthens intelligence. Information alone is inert. Insight requires transformation into practice. Apply knowledge across contexts. Test hypotheses. Experiment with integration. Fail, adjust, and iterate. Innovation thrives where theory meets action. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Curiosity drives persistence. Some fields feel foreign. Some ideas are challenging. Do not retreat. The more uncomfortable the subject, the greater the opportunity for cognitive growth. Each challenge overcome increases confidence, flexibility, and insight. Read widely. Listen deeply. Connect boldly. Patterns emerge across disciplines. Recognizing these patterns allows faster learning, more efficient problem solving, and the creation of unique solutions. The polymath sees relationships invisible to the specialist. Your mind, trained to connect broadly, anticipates possibilities others cannot perceive. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Documentation enhances integration. Maintain notes, mind maps, and records of insights. Review regularly. Cross-link ideas. Reflect on connections. Your personal knowledge network becomes a foundation for innovation. Read widely. Listen deeply. Connect boldly. Mentorship accelerates exploration. Seek guidance from experts in varied domains. Observe thought processes, approaches, and strategies. Ask questions, apply lessons, combine wisdom with your unique perspective. The speed of growth multiplies when you leverage the knowledge of the experienced. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Observation of the world enriches understanding. Travel, experience cultures, explore industries. Diversity of exposure fuels synthesis. The broader your observation, the richer your mind becomes. You begin to see intersections that others miss. Read widely, listen deeply, connect boldly. Technology amplifies learning. Use tools to access diverse knowledge, visualize patterns, simulate scenarios, track connections. The mind enhanced by tools can explore wider horizons and integrate more efficiently. Leverage every advantage. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Routine compounds growth. Daily reading, listening, and connecting produce exponential expansion. Small, consistent actions accumulate into vast knowledge networks. Habits become infrastructure. Momentum builds. The mind becomes a powerhouse of creativity and insight. Read widely. Listen deeply. Connect boldly. Critical thinking is your filter. Exposure alone is insufficient. Evaluate, compare, and question every idea. Discard what lacks coherence. Retain principles that align with truth and effectiveness. Refinement is essential. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Integration creates innovation. Combine seemingly unrelated insights. Fuse principles across domains. Develop unique strategies and ideas. The mind that integrates thrives where specialization stagnates. Your capacity to innovate multiplies as your horizons expand. Read widely. Listen deeply. Connect boldly. Future pacing solidifies identity. Imagine connecting ideas no one else sees. You anticipate solutions, recognize opportunities, and act with insight. You are the spark of originality. Every connection is a tool. Every synthesis is power. Every idea is leverage. I am limitless. I explore all knowledge. I create insight. Now, envision the results. Problems dissolve under your insight. Challenges bend to your integrated understanding. Innovation becomes instinct. You execute with clarity, creativity, and power. Your mind is a network of brilliance. Every node connected, every idea actionable. Read widely. Listen deeply. Connect boldly. The horizon expands endlessly before you. Chapter 9. Emotional intelligence equals smart power. Feel deeply. Respond wisely. Lead with heart. Your mind alone is powerful, but your emotional intelligence transforms intellect into influence. Intelligence without empathy is limited. Knowledge without self-regulation is fragile. Awareness of emotions, your own and others, unlocks a higher level of mastery. Your emotions are fire. Harness them. Don't get burned. Each feeling, each impulse, each subtle shift in mood is data. Observe it, understand it, apply it. I am aware, I control, I inspire. Begin with self-awareness. Identify your emotional states. Notice triggers, reactions, and tendencies. The mind that ignores feelings is blind. The mind that observes them gains clarity. Awareness allows control. Awareness allows choice. Awareness allows choice. Awareness allows influence. Feel the rise of impatience. Sense the swell of excitement. Detect the undercurrent of doubt. Each signal is a guidepost. By observing, you anticipate reactions, manage energy, and direct outcomes. Feel deeply. Respond wisely. Lead with heart. Self-regulation is your shield. Emotions are powerful, unbridled, they distort judgment. Calm at its provocation demonstrates mastery. When anger surges, pause. When fear tightens your chest, breathe. When stress threatens distraction, center yourself. Control is not suppression, it is intelligent channeling. Fire can warm, cook, illuminate, or it can burn, blind, destroy. Channel it. Apply it with precision. I am aware. I control. I inspire. Empathy is your lever. Understand the emotions of others. Listen beyond words. Observe gestures, tone, and energy. Feel what they feel. Empathy builds connection. Connection builds trust. Trust builds influence. Influence multiplies power. Leaders succeed not by intimidation, but by resonance. By aligning understanding with action, you elevate outcomes. Feel deeply, respond wisely, lead with heart. Communication is amplified by emotional intelligence. Words are potent, but their impact depends on the emotional context. Speak when calm, deliberate, and aligned with purpose. Listen when attention is full, understanding is active, and presence is complete. Emotional intelligence allows you to read situations, adapt messages, and guide interactions with precision. Your influence becomes seamless. I am aware. I control. I inspire. Conflict is inevitable. Pressure tests emotional mastery. Do not react impulsively. Pause. Evaluate the stakes. Consider the perspectives. Respond with clarity, fairness, and strategic insight. Your calm anchors others. Your composure sets the standard. Your measured response resolves tension and drives progress. Feel deeply. Respond wisely. lead with heart. Motivation starts within. Understand what drives your behavior. Align actions with purpose. Manage energy and attention with intent. Emotional intelligence allows you to act consistently, persist through challenges, and inspire those around you. Your fire fuels productivity, not chaos. I am aware, I control, I inspire. Social awareness extends your power. Recognize dynamics, moods, and influence patterns in groups. Detect undercurrents that others miss. Anticipate reactions. Position yourself strategically. The emotionally intelligent mind navigates human networks with precision. Every interaction becomes an opportunity to lead, persuade, and build loyalty. Feel deeply, respond wisely, lead with heart. Relationship management is skillful action. Influence, inspire, guide, and mentor. Address conflicts without hostility. Celebrate achievements without envy. Coach effectively, communicate clearly, and motivate consistently. Emotional intelligence ensures relationships are strengthened rather than weakened under stress. Fire is energy. Direction determines effect. Harness it. I am aware. I control. I inspire. Decision-making is enhanced. Emotions often cloud judgment. Awareness and regulation allow clarity. Consider logical data alongside emotional context. Anticipate reactions, weigh consequences, and act with foresight. Decisions are smarter, faster, and more effective when guided by emotional intelligence. Feel deeply, respond wisely, lead with heart. Resilience is built through mastery of feelings. Adversity triggers fear, frustration, and doubt. Emotional intelligence converts these into lessons, fuel, and insight. Each challenge strengthens capacity to navigate future difficulties. Fire tempers steel. Pressure shapes skill. Breathe, assess, act. I am aware, I control, I inspire. Influence multiplies when empathy informs action. Understand colleagues, partners, and teams. Adjust approach according to perception and need. Emotional intelligence transforms authority into leadership, knowledge into guidance, and power into respect. Feel deeply, respond wisely, lead with heart. High energy bursts cement mastery. Observe, feel, interpret, decide, act. Reflect, adjust, repeat, adjust, repeat. Fire controlled creates warmth and light. Fire uncontrolled burns everything. Your emotions, when mastered, fuel success rather than destruction. I am aware. I control. I inspire. Self-motivation is reinforced through emotional awareness. Align internal drives with external goals. Track emotional responses to progress and setbacks. Celebrate achievements internally. Redirect frustration constructively. Emotional intelligence amplifies persistence, determination, and resilience. Feel deeply. Respond wisely. Lead with heart. Perspective-taking increases strategic capacity. See situations through others' eyes. Anticipate reactions, desires, anticipate reactions, desires, and fears. Emotional intelligence allows negotiation with insight, collaboration with influence, and leadership with impact. Fire spreads, guided wisely. I am aware, I control, I inspire. Mindfulness strengthens emotional clarity. Observe moment-to-moment feelings without judgment. Anchor focus in awareness. Emotional intelligence is cultivated through attention and presence. Calmness becomes instinctive. Insight becomes immediate. Leadership emerges naturally. Feel deeply. Respond wisely. Lead with heart. Stress management is essential. Pressure tests patience, composure, and focus. Recognize physiological and emotional responses. Adjust environment, pace, and mindset to maintain effectiveness. Emotional intelligence ensures resilience under strain. I am aware, I control, I inspire. Feedback processing is enhanced. Receive critique without defensiveness. Evaluate input objectively. Respond constructively. Emotional intelligence converts criticism into growth. Fire becomes fuel. Insight is extracted. Performance improves. Feel deeply. Respond wisely. Lead with heart. Influence grows with social intelligence. Recognize motivations, anticipate needs, and guide collaboration. Emotional intelligence allows you to navigate networks effectively, creating synergy, loyalty, and alignment. Your power is smart, precise, and durable. I am aware. I control. I inspire. Adaptation under changing dynamics is accelerated. Emotional intelligence allows recalibration without disruption. Recognize shifts in group energy, mood, and priorities. Adjust approach while maintaining integrity and focus. Flexibility combined with emotional clarity creates leadership impact. Feel deeply, respond wisely, lead with heart. Trust building relies on emotional competence. Consistency, empathy, and authenticity cultivate trust. Teams respond to leaders who understand, regulate, and align emotional energy. Influence becomes sustainable, relationships endure, and collective performance rises. I am aware, I control, I inspire. Motivational impact is amplified. Leaders who demonstrate emotional mastery inspire others to emulate focus, calm, and courage. Emotions modeled consciously transmit power, resolve, and resilience. Fire, ignited with control, radiates energy and effectiveness. Feel deeply, respond wisely, lead with heart. Observation of social cues sharpens strategy. Subtle gestures, expressions, and tones provide data. Emotional intelligence allows accurate reading and timely response. Anticipation of needs and tensions enables decisive action. Influence is enhanced. I am aware. I control. I inspire. Reflection strengthens insight. Post-interaction evaluation refines emotional response, communication, and strategy. Emotional intelligence evolves through practice, analysis, and adaptation. Each reflection compounds skill. Each adjustment increases efficacy. Feel deeply, respond wisely, lead with heart. Leadership under pressure demands composure. Emotional intelligence transforms stress into decisive action. Calm, clear, and confident leaders guide teams effectively, inspire loyalty, and achieve results others cannot. Fire becomes warmth, insight, and momentum. I am aware. I control. I inspire. Empathy expands influence. Understanding the emotional state of individuals enables motivation, guidance, and connection. Leaders with high emotional intelligence create environments where collaboration thrives, performance excels, and innovation emerges. Feel deeply, respond wisely. Lead with heart. Conflict resolution is mastery. Emotional intelligence allows negotiation with clarity, mediation with tact, and resolution with fairness. Fire contained produces illumination rather than destruction. Decisions made with insight create alignment and progress. I am aware, I control, I inspire. Future pacing solidifies identity. Imagine leading teams under stress with composure. Imagine guiding peers with wisdom, resolving conflicts with insight, and inspiring through calm authority. Emotional intelligence is your superpower. Fire harnessed drives success. Fire uncontrolled burns opportunity. Feel deeply, respond wisely, lead with heart. Now, envision impact. You navigate relationships with insight. You guide with clarity. You influence with precision. Emotions are allies, not obstacles. Decisions are informed, confident, and strategic. Your leadership is magnetic, your power smart, your influence undeniable. I am aware, I control, I inspire. Prepare for the next challenge. Complexity increases, stakes rise, pressure intensifies, yet you remain composed, observant, and courageous. Momentum carries insight, mastery grows. Fire fuels, never consumes. Feel deeply, respond wisely, lead with heart. Excellence awaits beyond each decision, each interaction, each choice. Chapter 10. Resilience, Grit, and Mental Toughness. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. This is not a platitude. It is a declaration of power. Resilience is the backbone of achievement. Grit is the engine of greatness. Mental toughness is the armor that shields you from despair and propels you forward when every instinct says stop. You are not defined by setbacks, you are forged by them. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Begin with acceptance. Challenges will come. Failures will strike. Obstacles will block the path. Resistance is not an enemy. It is the proving ground. Every difficulty is a teacher. Every loss is a lesson. Every rejection is a redirect. Recognize pain, acknowledge fear, but do not succumb. Breathe, ground yourself. Stand, move, rise. Discomfort is the crucible of growth. The mind and body adapt under strain. Struggle is not a signal to retreat. It is an invitation to strengthen. Push beyond what feels possible. Stretch beyond limits. When effort burns, when fatigue whispers surrender, remember, persistence is power. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Visualize heroic struggle. Picture yourself facing impossible odds. Every setback is a shadow you step through. Every challenge becomes an opportunity to demonstrate courage. Mental toughness is built by enduring the moments others flee. When adversity arrives, you do not hesitate. You rise. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Delayed gratification fortifies resilience. Immediate comfort is seductive, but mastery demands patience. Sacrifice temporary pleasure for lasting results. Every disciplined choice compounds strength, clarity, and capability. Your future self benefits from every present act of persistence. Stand in discomfort. Push through. Victory rewards those who endure. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Stories of triumph illustrate truth. The innovator who failed repeatedly before breakthrough. The athlete who collapsed, then returned stronger. The leader who was doubted, then commanded respect. Their journeys were not free of pain. They were defined by perseverance. You too are capable of enduring, adapting, and triumphing. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Grit is relentless focus on long-term vision. Obstacles, delays, and discouragement are tests, not stops. The path may curve, the storm may rage, yet you maintain direction. Every small effort compounds. Every repeated action reinforces strength. Momentum grows. Persistence becomes instinct. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Mental toughness requires control over thoughts. Doubt whispers. Fear tempts. Frustration looms. Observe these voices. Do not obey blindly. Replace them with commands. I can. I will. I endure. Your inner dialogue shapes action. A mind disciplined in thought remains unshaken in action. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Courage under pressure solidifies resilience. The moment you face a challenge is the moment to act. Hesitation erodes potential. Boldness reinforces strength. Each decisive step builds confidence and fortifies mental resolve. Act despite fear. Push despite exhaustion. Triumph emerges from the refusal to quit. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Energy management sustains toughness. Fatigue tests resolve. Discipline and rest, nutrition and recovery fuels persistence. A body fortified supports a mind unbreakable. Strength compounds. The prepared endure longer, adapt faster, and overcome greater odds. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Reflection converts setbacks into insight. Analyze failures. Extract lessons. Adjust strategy. Refine technique. Every obstacle carries intelligence. Every hardship carries opportunity. Learning from struggle accelerates mastery. Stand, move, rise, grow. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Identity is resilience. Declare yourself unbreakable. Let setbacks define your effort, not your worth. Adopt the mindset of one who persists relentlessly, who advances while others pause, who adapts where others surrender. Mental toughness becomes a self-fulfilling reality. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Habits compound grit. Daily challenges, disciplined routines, deliberate discomfort cultivate perseverance. Small, repeated acts of courage and patience strengthen your capacity to face large-scale adversity. Momentum accumulates invisibly until unstoppable force emerges. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Focus is your ally. Distraction dilutes effort. The mentally tough concentrate on what matters most. Each action aligns with long-term objectives. Every choice reinforces strength, clarity, and endurance. Distractions are bypassed. Obstacles are navigated. Energy is preserved for meaningful advancement. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Adaptation is resilience in motion. Conditions change. Challenges evolve. Plans falter. The tough adjust without breaking. Flexibility paired with tenacity ensures progress. Setbacks become data. Failures become feedback. Obstacles become guides. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. High energy bursts reinforce action. Push. Persist. Endure. Adapt. Persist. Execute. Repeat. Every repetition ingrains toughness. Every action reinforces grit. Every challenge met builds unshakable momentum. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Fear becomes fuel. Anxiety becomes focus. Doubt becomes determination. Transform emotion into energy. The mentally tough convert vulnerability into victory. Each trial enhances capacity. Each challenge strengthens resolve. Stand tall. Move forward. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Visualization strengthens persistence. Picture success despite adversity. Imagine the triumph that follows effort. Anticipate the challenges and see yourself overcoming. Mental rehearsal prepares the mind and body for reality. Confidence grows. Momentum builds. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Commitment compounds strength. Decisions to persist, to endure, to advance despite discomfort create unbreakable momentum. Commitment is not temporary. It is identity. You do not quit because quitting is incompatible with who you are. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Self-talk shapes grit. Speak to yourself with encouragement, command, and clarity. Replace hesitation with confidence. Replace doubt with certainty. Replace doubt with certainty. Your inner voice is the architect of mental toughness. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Challenge yourself deliberately. Seek tasks that test limits. Pursue goals that stretch capacity. Confront obstacles that intimidate. Each voluntary challenge strengthens resilience for involuntary crises. Growth is earned. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Momentum compounds success. Each completed task, each challenge overcome, each act of persistence reinforces identity, strengthens confidence, and builds unstoppable force. Momentum becomes habit, becomes instinct. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Leadership demands toughness. Those you guide reflect your resilience. Your courage under pressure inspires action. Your endurance sets the tone. Influence grows through example. Others follow a leader who never quits. Stand, move, rise, fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Delayed gratification accelerates mastery. Sacrifice ease for excellence. Endure struggle for ultimate reward. Every resisted temptation, every disciplined choice, every extra effort compounds power. The future rewards those who endure. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Embrace the rebirth of struggle. Each failure resets opportunity. Each setback refines strategy. Each difficulty strengthens character. The process of falling and rising shapes unbreakable resilience. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Visualization of triumph underpins persistence. See yourself thriving when others falter. See yourself acting decisively when others hesitate. Mental toughness allows reality to match vision. Your mind becomes unyielding. Your will becomes unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I am rise. I endure. Focus on process, not outcome. The mentally tough master systems, habits, and action sequences. Results follow naturally. The effort is constant. The results are inevitable. Momentum is maintained. Momentum compounds. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Storytelling reinforces principle. Heroes are defined not by absence of struggle, but by endurance through it. They fall, they rise, they persist. Every story of triumph exemplifies the same truth. Mental toughness, resilience, and grit are the foundations of unstoppable achievement. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Perspective strengthens perseverance. Setbacks are temporary. Effort is cumulative. Adversity is the forge of excellence. Pain is a teacher. Each challenge shapes skill, discipline, and character. The mentally tough see opportunity where others see defeat. Stand, move, rise, fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Repetition ingrains identity. Daily practice of endurance, discipline, and effort embeds resilience into character. The mind and body adapt. Challenges become manageable. Fatigue becomes fuel. Pressure becomes opportunity. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Focus on controllables. Energy spent on external chaos is wasted. Invest in actions, habits, and strategies within your sphere of influence. Persistence compounded within control yields exponential results. Momentum grows. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Embrace discomfort as normal. Struggle is the medium through which excellence is created. Seek growth. Endure effort and normalize resistance. Each encounter strengthens resilience and competence. I am unstoppable. I rise. I endure. Future pacing solidifies identity. Imagine thriving while others quit. Imagine succeeding when obstacles overwhelm. Imagine yourself as the one who persists, adapts, and conquers where others falter. This vision fuels every action. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Now, feel the power of your persistence. Every setback survived. Every challenge met. Every act of endurance compounds strength. You are the architect of your resilience, the embodiment of grit, the exemplar of mental toughness. Prepare for the next stage. The journey continues. Challenges will persist. Resistance will recur. Yet your resolve is unwavering. Your momentum is unstoppable. Your mind is relentless. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. Keep moving. Victory is forged through perseverance, and your path is set. Chapter 11. Smart Habits for Life Mastery. Design your day. Own your time. Multiply your life. Mastery is not an accident. It is the sum of disciplined choices, deliberate routines, and consistent action compounded over years. Life is a garden. Every action is a seed. Plant with intention. Each habit nurtured, each focus sharpened, each emotion regulated, each challenge endured grows into mastery. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Begin with your morning. The first hours set the tone. Wake early. Move your body. The first hours set the tone. Wake early. Move your body. Center your mind. Feed it knowledge. Plan with precision. Your day becomes a canvas. Each choice a brushstroke. The habits you cultivate now determine the life you harvest later. Design your day. Own your time. Multiply your life. Focus is the fertilizer of growth. Every distraction removed strengthens output. Multitasking dilutes energy. Prioritize deeply. Execute relentlessly. Block time for learning, reflection, and creation. Treat your attention as sacred. Each moment of focus compounds into capability. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Emotional regulation is the irrigation system. Stress, frustration, and doubt are natural, but unchecked, they erode progress. Recognize your feelings. Process them. Channel energy toward constructive action. Harness fire without burning. Emotional mastery keeps habits sustainable, decisions intelligent, and relationships thriving. Design your day. Own your time. Multiply your life. Knowledge integration is the sunlight. Read, listen, observe, and connect ideas across disciplines. Apply insights immediately. Synthesize lessons into action. Learning becomes alive when it translates into solutions, strategies, and creative output. Your mind, nourished daily, becomes a network of interconnected brilliance. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Resilience fortifies roots. Obstacles will arise. Fatigue, setbacks, and external pressures are inevitable. Yet consistent habits create stability. Daily effort compounds even under strain. The mentally tough persist, adapt, and refine routines, ensuring growth regardless of circumstance. Design your day. Own your time. Multiply your life. Evening reflection completes the cycle. Evaluate wins, setbacks, and lessons. Adjust routines, optimize performance, and plan for tomorrow. Reinforce what works, discard what drains. Reflection transforms experience into wisdom. Your garden thrives because you tend it thoughtfully. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Micro habits generate macro results. Small actions repeated consistently are more powerful than sporadic effort. Drinking water, journaling, brief focus study, intentional movement, mindful breathing, these build resilience, clarity, and energy. Momentum compounds silently, but the outcome is unstoppable. Design your day, own your time, multiply your life. Energy management fuels all other habits. Sleep, nutrition, movement, and mental reset are non-negotiable. Your body and mind are tools, not toys. Treat them with respect. Invest in recovery, and performance multiplies. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am performance multiplies. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Prioritization is a superpower. Identify tasks that move the needle. Avoid distractions, low-impact activities, and reactive behaviors. Allocate resources where they matter most. Habitual prioritization multiplies output exponentially. Design your day. Own your time. Multiply your life. Focus on systems, not just goals. Systems are routines, triggers, and habits that automatically generate results. A goal without a system is fragile. Build daily routines that align with long-term objectives. Each repetition reinforces identity, skills, and momentum. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Consistency over intensity. Sporadic effort produces fleeting results. Daily action, even small, deliberate steps, compounds into mastery. The mind, trained through repetition, executes efficiently under pressure. Habits embed skills, and skills become identity. Design your day. Own your time. Multiply your life. Integration of disciplines multiplies power. Apply learning, focus, emotional intelligence, and resilience simultaneously. Knowledge informs action. Emotion informs strategy. Discipline enforces execution. Adversity builds strength. Each habit interacts with others, creating exponential growth. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Tracking progress sharpens awareness. Measure outcomes, time, energy, and emotions. Feedback loops enable adjustment, optimization, and refinement. Habits become intelligent, self-correcting mechanisms. Your garden flourishes because you monitor it carefully. Design your day. Own your time. Multiply your life. Accountability strengthens adherence. Share commitments with mentors, peers, or yourself. Regular review reinforces motivation, persistence, and alignment. Habits maintained under scrutiny become invincible. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Deliberate discomfort accelerates growth. Introduce challenges into routines. Work slightly beyond capacity. Confront difficult tasks first. Overcoming friction builds resilience, discipline, and courage. Habitual confrontation of discomfort creates unstoppable momentum. Design your day. Own your time. Multiply your life. Decision hygiene preserves energy. Reduce trivial choices. Automate routines. Focus mental energy on high-impact actions. The disciplined mind conserves strength for growth, learning, and execution. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Visualization reinforces habits. See yourself executing routines flawlessly. Imagine the compounded growth, the mastery achieved, the influence gained. Mental rehearsal strengthens commitment, skill, and identity. Design your day, own your time, multiply your life. Micro-reflection enhances adaptation. Pause to assess daily performance. Identify obstacles, emotional drains, and inefficiencies. Adjust tomorrow's plan. Each reflection incrementally strengthens habit, insight, and capability. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Routine is your fortress. Repetition builds stability, competence, and confidence. The structure of disciplined action protects against chaos, distraction, and regression. Daily habits anchor growth. Design your day, own your time, multiply your life. Energy cycles are essential. Align focus with natural rhythms. Schedule high-intensity work during peak alertness. Integrate rest, mindfulness, and renewal. Efficient energy allocation ensures sustained mastery. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Learning loops accelerate integration. Apply knowledge, reflect, adjust, and iterate. Each cycle strengthens understanding, improves efficiency, and produces innovative outcomes. Habitual learning transforms effort into skill. Design your day. Own your time. Multiply your life. Compound effect is unstoppable. Habits repeated daily accumulate into extraordinary results over weeks, months, and years. Consistency converts effort into identity, and identity generates natural momentum. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Time blocking enforces structure. Allocate periods for deep work, learning, physical activity, and rest. Protect blocks from distraction. Habits executed within structured periods compound into mastery faster than sporadic effort. Design your day. Own your time. Multiply your life. Reflection transforms action into wisdom. Daily journaling, review of wins, and assessment of lessons reinforce growth. Insights harvested guide tomorrow's decisions. Knowledge becomes applied intelligence. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Integration of body and mind optimizes performance. Physical fitness, mental clarity, emotional balance, and intellectual growth are intertwined. Daily habits cultivate all aspects. Your garden thrives holistically. Design your day. Own your time. Multiply your life. High-energy reminders sustain momentum. Wake early. Focus intensely. Learn relentlessly. Move deliberately. Reflect thoughtfully. Connect strategically. Repeat consistently. Each command compounds growth. Each repetition embeds mastery. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Future pacing solidifies identity. Picture the life built by these habits. Daily execution compounds into influence, wealth, health, skill, and impact. You act with clarity, lead with insight, and create with precision. Mastery is no longer distant, it is immediate. Design your day. Own your time. Multiply your life. Now feel the rhythm of daily excellence. Every action executed, every focus sustained, every habit nurtured strengthens your capacity. Momentum carries you forward. Growth becomes natural. Mastery becomes natural. Mastery becomes identity. You are not a passenger in life. You are the architect. I am disciplined. I am growing. I am becoming the master of my life. Prepare for the final chapter. Everything built the mind, the habits, the resilience, the emotional intelligence coalesces into total personal power. The garden is cultivated, the seeds have sprouted, the harvest approaches. Your life is ready to multiply. Chapter 12. Your smart self emerges. You are ready. You are strong. You rise now. This is the moment all your effort, all your learning, all your endurance, all your discipline converge. The transformation you have built within yourself solidifies. You are no longer the person who hesitated, who doubted, who settled. You are the one who acts, the one who leads, the one who commands their mind, emotions, and habits with precision. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Begin with self-recognition. Look at the journey you have traversed. Every early morning, every focused hour, every emotional hurdle, every challenge overcome has shaped you. You carry knowledge, resilience, and wisdom. You carry strategy, insight, and vision. These are not abstract traits, they are tangible powers now embedded in your identity. You are strong. You rise now. Your mind is honed, a weapon of clarity and intelligence. Your habits are structures that deliver results consistently. Your emotions are allies, not obstacles. Your resilience has been tested, refined, and hardened. Each element of your growth integrates seamlessly into a force capable of extraordinary achievement. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Storytelling reinforces your transformation. Imagine the hero who once wandered, uncertain, overwhelmed by options, hindered by hesitation. That hero is now you. The one who questioned, explored, persisted, and mastered has emerged. Every chapter of struggle and effort was a forge, every lesson a tool. Today, you wield all of them with confidence. You are no longer waiting for opportunity. You create it. You are ready. You rise now. Command your attention to self-belief. Confidence is not arrogance. It is certainty in your cultivated abilities. You will train your mind to focus, your habits to produce, your emotions to guide, and your persistence to endure. Trust in this synthesis. Trust in your capacity to act decisively in every situation. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Leadership emerges naturally from mastery. Influence is no longer borrowed. It is inherent. Others respond to the energy you radiate, to the clarity of your vision, to the decisiveness in your actions. You lead by example, inspire through action, and guide with insight. Command and authority are not imposed, they are reflected back to you from those who recognize your competence. You are strong. You rise now. Empowerment fuels action. The commands that once guided your habits now reinforce identity. Focus, persist, explore, connect. You repeat them, and they echo not as instructions but as extensions of your being. Your mind anticipates challenges. Your body executes with precision. Your influence spreads effortlessly. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Visualization consolidates growth. Imagine looking back at your past self, the one who doubted, who feared, who hesitated, and recognized the distance you have traveled. You are the person who learned, adapted, and emerged victorious. That past version sees you as a model of strength, intelligence, and determination. You have become the one who wins. You are ready. You rise now. High energy crescendo reinforces identity. I decide. I conquer. I lead. I rise. I decide. I conquer. I lead. I rise. Each repetition compounds certainty, power, and readiness. Every syllable echoes your capability. Every pause reinforces strength. Momentum builds unrelenting. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Your intellect is integrated. Knowledge is applied. Curiosity drives insight. Critical thinking shapes action. Every decision is informed. Every problem is an opportunity. Every idea transforms into execution. You see what others miss. You act where others hesitate. You innovate where others replicate. You are strong. You rise now. Emotional intelligence anchors influence. You feel deeply, understand quickly, and respond strategically. Emotions no longer distract, they guide. Empathy, awareness, and regulation magnify your power. Your leadership is human, firm, and inspiring. You move hearts and minds effortlessly. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Resilience amplifies every action. Challenges, setbacks, and pressure test you, yet you persist. Your perseverance is instinctive. Your grit is unshakable. Obstacles are opportunities for further growth, not barriers. You endure, adapt, and thrive while others falter. Fall 7 times. Stand 8. You rise. You rise now. Habits consolidate mastery. Daily routines, disciplined focus, and intentional learning have created a system that produces excellence without hesitation. Action is automatic. Momentum is continuous. Every day reinforces identity. Every step amplifies power. You do not need to fight for consistency. It flows naturally. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Integration of self is complete. Mind, body, emotion, and spirit align. Knowledge informs action. Focus drives execution. Resilience sustains persistence. Emotional intelligence guides influence. Every component works in harmony, creating a powerful, intelligent, unstoppable force. You are whole. You are capable. You rise now. Future pacing solidifies vision. Imagine your life unfolding with deliberate action. Challenges meet preparedness. Decisions meet insight. Opportunities meet readiness. You become the person who navigates complexity with clarity, who inspires through example, who acts decisively while others hesitate. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Rapid-fire affirmation builds unshakable confidence. I decide. I conquer, I lead, I rise, I decide. I conquer, I lead, I rise. You are relentless, you are focused, you are unstoppable. You are focused, you are unstoppable. You are the hero of your own story. You're ready, you are ready, you rise now. Storytelling reinforces empowerment. Imagine each step of your journey as a chapter of triumph. From uncertainty to clarity, from hesitation to action, from weakness to strength, you have progressed. Each struggle was a forge, each lesson a tool. Today, you are the embodiment of wisdom, courage, and leadership. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Command your attention to action. Every plan conceived, every skill acquired, every habit formed is now operational. Momentum carries you forward. Execution is decisive. Influence is natural. Mastery is visible in every interaction, every decision, every outcome. You are strong. You rise now. Empowerment is internalized. External validation is secondary. You trust yourself. You trust your process. You trust your identity as the one who rises, who acts, who leads. Self-belief is now instinctive. You make choices aligned with mastery. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. High energy crescendo strengthens resolve. I decide. I conquer. I lead. I rise, I decide, I conquer, I lead, I rise. Rapid repetition imprints certainty, capability, and readiness. Momentum becomes identity. Confidence becomes instinct. Action becomes inestimate. Action becomes inevitable. You are ready. You rise now. Future pacing completes transformation. Imagine the impact of your choices compounded over months and years. Every person you influence, every problem you solve, every idea you implement reflects your mastery. You inspire, lead, and innovate. You are unstoppable. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Self-reflection solidifies the smart self. Recognize the integration of knowledge, focus, resilience, emotional intelligence, and discipline. Acknowledge your growth. Celebrate the distance traveled. Let the momentum carry forward. Your identity is now aligned with action, influence, and leadership. You are strong. You rise now. This inner affirmation reinforces transformation. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Repeat it, own it, live it. Every fiber of your being resonates with capability, intelligence, and determination. Every breath is a declaration. Every action is proof. You are empowered. You are smart. You are unstoppable. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Command your focus to the world. You engage with clarity. Act with decisiveness. Lead with insight. Obstacles do not intimidate. Challenges do not stall you. Your preparation, habits, and resilience transform circumstances into opportunity. I decide. I conquer. I lead. I rise. You are the hero. You are the architect. You are the one who wins. You are ready. You rise now. Now embody the smart self fully. Your mind is alert. Your heart is disciplined. Your body is capable. Your habits enforce mastery. Your emotions guide power. Your resilience sustains momentum. Every aspect of your being aligns with greatness. You are the person you were always meant to become. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Prepare to act. Prepare to lead. Prepare to conquer. The journey ahead is infinite, yet your readiness is complete. Every challenge is an opportunity. Every interaction is influence. Every decision is execution. Momentum carries forward. You are unstoppable. You are empowered. You are empowered. You are the smart self, fully realized. You are ready. You rise now. High energy crescendo. Final affirmation. I decide. I conquer. I lead. I rise. 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 Momentum, power, mastery, and clarity converge. The transformation is complete. The hero of this story is you. You are ready. You rise. You decide who you become. Look forward with certainty. Imagine your life from the vantage of mastery. Imagine looking back at your past self and knowing you became the one who wins. Every seed planted, every effort executed, every obstacle overcome has culminated in this moment. You are strong. You are ready. You rise now. The smart self has emerged. You lead. You inspire. You act. You conquer. I am ready. I rise. I decide who I become. Stand tall. Look ahead. Your journey has brought you here, forged in focus, discipline, and relentless action. You have mastered your mind, shaping thoughts into clarity, insight, and intelligence. You have built habits that compound daily into unstoppable momentum. You have harnessed emotional intelligence, transforming feelings into guidance, empathy into influence, and awareness into leadership. You have endured challenges with resilience, turned setbacks into lessons, and transformed grit into power. Each chapter of growth has layered strength upon strength, preparing you for the life you were meant to lead. You are no longer who you were. You are smarter, stronger, limitless. Every choice, every habit, every insight has crystallized into identity. You are capable of seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. You act decisively while others hesitate. You lead with clarity, courage, and vision. The person you have become commands presence, inspires action, and drives results. I rise. I decide. I am unstoppable. This is your moment to act daily with intention and purpose. Lead boldly. Think smarter. Build habits that elevate every aspect of life. Embrace challenges as growth. Integrate mind, body, and spirit into mastery. Your momentum is unstoppable, your influence is powerful, and your potential is infinite. Remember, greatness is not distant, it is alive in you. Carry forward everything you have cultivated. Step into every day with confidence, courage, and clarity. You have become the person the world needs. I rise, I decide. I am unstoppable.